Welcome everyone to our North Dakota Yoga Conference teacher feature with Crystal Grenier, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
that's right.
just gotta make sure.
I know. They
Crystal,
actually say it different here, but I still say Grenier. They say
okay,
Grenier. So,
Grenier,
yeah,
gotcha.
Grenier's good.
Okay.
All right.
Crystal is an Idaho native with two adult daughters currently residing in Bottineau, North Dakota. She has been in the fitness industry for over 35 years with many certification formats, and she's now a 200-hour RYT, registered yoga teacher, through Yoga Fit. She has a small studio in Bottineau where she teaches yoga. She's a personal trains and is excited to collaborate with other local women entrepreneurs to host 3 summer mini retreats. I may have to ask you about those at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. And I really love this on her website. She had, or on her bio, she has an affirmation to share. She says, as you say yes to life, life says
Oh,
yes to you. Life mirrors your every thought. As you keep your thoughts positive, life brings you only good experiences. I loved that, so I had to include it.
thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, so Crystal's going to be teaching at the North Dakota Yoga Conference. She's going to be teaching Tai Chi, medication in motion. And this is going to be Sunday at 8 a.m. So, Crystal, I just wanted to start by asking you, what is Tai Chi? And how is it different than yoga? And how is it similar to yoga?
Okay. Tai Chi is actually a martial art that came from China. And it's very similar with yoga because you use slow, deliberate movements, practicing meditation and breathing exercises. It's not fast paced, so it could kind of go along the lines of slow yoga flow. And each pose moves into the next. You're on your feet the whole time. Um, so that's kind of the difference, I guess, with yoga because you're standing the whole time, but yet it's similar because of the movement patterns
Right.
that you
And
incorporate.
And it seems I'm not a Tai Chi expert at all. I don't even know if I've ever taken a class. But what I've
Okay.
seen is it looks like Tai Chi continues to flow, where in yoga we may pause and hold a pose. Do
hmm
you ever hold something in Tai Chi, or is it continuous movement?
It's a continuous movement the whole time.
Okay. But it still really has a lot of that breath awareness
hmm
and gotcha. That's
Yeah, breath awareness, movement. Yeah. So it brings harmony and balance of yin and yang, um, where your inner and outer comes together. And then you have your chi or your energy flow. So everything just kind of flows throughout your body as you practice it.
gotcha. I love that. In yoga, we call it prana,
Right.
and in Tai Chi, they call it chi.
hmm
Kind of different, just different terms for
Right.
the
Same thing.
same concept. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
So I really like that it's also all standing because I feel like that can really benefit certain populations. So,
hmm
who do you recommend should practice Tai Chi?
Well, it's actually for everybody. I mean, everybody's a beginner, but the research is kind of looking at the senior population. They A lot of testimonials have shown that they practice Tai Chi to gain better balance because as we age and get older, we lose that balance and have risk of falling. And it also helps just kind of keep them calm with breath and just able to move so they can perform their functional activities daily.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
seniors, especially, that balance is so
Yeah.
important.
Oh, definitely.
And I know, like at least in yoga, big flowing movements like what you bring into Tai Chi is really great for arthritis too,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
because you
definitely.
don't, yeah, you don't want to hold quite so long. So keeping everything continuously moving, that's just a great
Yes,
movement pattern. So
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to Tai Chi, so
yeah,
it's we can share those too at some point. But
yes,
yeah.
yeah. So well, why don't we just jump right into that? What are some
Okay,
of the
sure.
benefits of Tai Chi?
Okay. Well, there's a list. I mean, there's a lot, and it's probably going to be different for everybody. But energy and stamina, your sleep quality, immune system function, reduces blood pressure, joint pain, um, It can improve symptoms of congestive heart failure, which they've been doing research studies on.
Wow.
And again, the reducing risk of falls in senior adults that we talked about. And muscle strength. It kind of gives you an upper and lower body extremity, and works on the core muscles of the back and the abdomen. Flexibility, balance, and a little bit of aerobic conditioning depending on the size of your movements and how fast you're moving. So it has some elements to it. They've
Yeah.
been noted that there has been some weight loss with Tai Chi. Like they've seen it with some people that have started and then, gold out and kind of saw some changes with their body.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of different benefits. A lot of chronic disease. They're talking about research studies have talked about cancer, breast cancer, like I said, the heart failure, the congestive heart failure. So there's a lot of different, it's becoming more popular to help fight disease versus taking medication. So that's where the medication emotion comes into play.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. I was
medicating through movement, so to speak. Yeah.
I really like that. I really like that. Whenever I first read your title, I kept saying like, wait, is this supposed to be meditation in motion?
Right.
Or is it medication in motion?
Right.
So
and they referenced it to that. Like they said, medication, they kind of referenced it that way. Mm-hmm. But medication, of course, falls along the lines of, yes, practicing Tai Chi and, over a certain amount of time of practice, weekly, daily, whatever, then you're going to alleviate a lot of these diseases, that can happen to you, or they may already be happening. So, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's incredible, because there are so many of us who are just taking pill after pill after pill to help with this. And so just bringing in a 1 hour movement class every day is going to not only help you with some of those diseases, but it's also going to help reduce your risk of falls, strengthen up your core, like you said, which can help with low back pain. I mean, there's just a ton of benefits with all of that. That's great.
I know. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Very nice.
Looking forward to it.
And again, like I said, I just keep coming back to the whole, it's standing the whole time. I know seniors in my yoga classes, the one thing they're like, wait, do I have to get down on the floor?
I know.
And I'm like, kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Most of my yogis want to do that for Shavasana. They want to relax. So that's the only reason they want to go to the floor. But yeah, I know.
Is there like an ending kind of meditation in a Tai Chi class, like how we have a Shavasana in yoga?
No, I don't think, no, there's not. You just kind of go through the 24 postures and then you end. So it's just kind of, because you kind of meditate through the whole thing, Right. It's not like of course you're alert and you see what's going on, but it's like a meditation flow the whole time. So they don't have that at the end.
Gotcha.
You end on your feet.
End on your feet. You start on your feet, you end on your feet.
Exactly.
And you meditate the whole entire time.
Right. Yes.
Gotcha. Very cool. So what can Tai Chi do for you besides just the benefits? Like, what are some of the things that it can do for you?
Well, it's been known to be, it's an exercise for your entire well-being. So just like with yoga, when I always promote that, it's like you have to start somewhere. So you can start and you continue to progress to higher levels, regardless of your age or physical condition. So as we do with yoga, you modify, you might start on your, knees first, go to a toe plank. So again, it's a gradual progression. This practice is enjoyable. It offers the most effective exercises to improve health and brings an inner connection and loving peace. Oh. And for the aging population that we talked about, it helps with their declining physical function that can occur. And again, talking about the risk of falling, learning how to balance, keeping their balance. And a lot of testimonials I've been reading have talked about that, like how before they started Tai Chi, they couldn't do this, this, or this. And now, they can reach for something or balance, when they're walking or whatever they're trying to do as a functional activity.
Yeah. So it just basically increases your quality of life.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Which
wow.
I think it's kind of cool that we are in that, with this, where we are now with our health and fitness and exercise, because back in the day, you would just sit down and not, sit on a couch and not do anything and take a bunch of pills.
Mhm.
So it's cool that we're really focusing on this baby boomer senior population in a big way with a lot of different things, not just Tai Chi, but you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. It's cool that they want to be active and do that. Like
Hmm.
they want to take part and learn how to stay healthy and stronger and be able to function.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm super excited. I think this is going to be such a great addition. It goes in
Well,
so
thanks.
well. It ties in so well with the yoga and
Yep.
mindfulness. It's just another form of that kind of physical practice to help our whole being. It helps move the energy, bring in the mindfulness and the physical aspect as well. So I think it's
Agreed. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Anything else you want to tell us about Tai Chi?
Um, Let me think here. Just a second. Mm, I'm just scanning here. Just a second. I'm trying to think. Oh, the mental aspects of it. Okay, that's another thing. You've got the mood enhancement, overall well-being, increases your mental focus, and also as we age, with memory and our executive functions of trying to remember things. So that's so physical, but yes, yet mentally is just as important.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool thing. Plus, they participants really enjoy the social aspect of it. They like being in a group, coming together, doing the same thing, and practicing together. So, um, yeah, that's kind of a cool thing too. The social aspect, the enjoyment of doing something together,
Yeah.
in a healthy way. So,
It's
yeah.
always way more fun to do something with other people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Trying to work out at home is hard, but when you're with other people, it's easier to do. It's easier to do it when you're with others.
oh yeah, I push myself much harder in a class than
Yep,
I do on my own. On my own, I'm like, oh, it's been 5 minutes. All right, I think I'm done.
exactly. Or you get sidetracked. Oh, I need to go do that or this, and
Yep.
don't come back to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm bad about that.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
why I
I
have to
know.
go somewhere to do it. But
I know. And I love hearing you say that because you've been in the fitness industry for 35 years. I've only been in it for 13, but I think it's
hmm
important that everyone knows like you and I love fitness. We love
yeah.
exercise. We love yoga and tai chi, and it's
hmm
still hard for us.
Oh
So
yeah,
everyone give yourself a break. It's hard for everyone, you
it
know.
is. It is. And I miss, since I'm up here, I'm the only one. Like I'm it, so I miss kind of going to other people's classes. Like
Mhm.
that's what I enjoy doing, and that's why I like going to um, certifications or conferences, because then I get to be around my community, and partake. And I miss that. So I try to do that as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's why we're excited to have you at the conference. Lots of
Yay.
networking and socializing.
Yes. I came last year as a participant. So it was it was fun. It was a good time. So I'm excited to come
Awesome.
and share.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. So, if you don't mind telling me a little bit about some of your summer retreats for other
Oh,
local
yeah.
women entrepreneurs.
So I got this brainstorm idea of trying to, like, one per month, just do a retreat with yoga meditation, and try to incorporate other women entrepreneurs that have businesses around the community, and just promote what we do. And hopefully by the time, I have two yoga classes right now in the morning, and I took the night ones off because people like to be outside. They don't want to be inside. So, and around here, that's really, really significant. I mean, if I lived in Minot or somewhere bigger, people come to classes. I mean, they come regardless of what's happening outside. But it's just different here. So I've had to adjust for that. So I kind of did it as a way to introduce people to yoga and meditation too, and to hopefully, Tai Chi eventually. And then when I put classes on the schedule, they'll say, "Oh, Crystal, okay, we," and they kind of clue it in. And if they've been to a retreat, then they're going to be more apt to come, hopefully, and join classes and do them on a more permanent level.
Gotcha.
So that was my intention, to try to just introduce, like, The one we having coming up on August 17th is at Gary's place up by Camp Minigoshi.
Mhm.
And we have a gal that's coming in to talk about the benefits of sleep. She's a family nurse practitioner. And then I've got another gal coming in that's a massage therapist that's going to talk about energy healing and do mini energy sessions. And then I do superfoods. That's a product that I take, and I do the shakes and the products. And so I'm going to offer some superfood smoothies, and we have journals we're giving away. So we're just trying to, I just try to make it a fun morning, just, for ladies and or men to come together and experience health and fitness in different ways and go from there. Get some contacts, network.
I like it. It's about that community building again,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially around entrepreneurs, because it can be a pretty lonely life out there
Yeah.
as an entrepreneur. So coming together and finding those ways to be healthy, because again, as an entrepreneur, you're like the only person able to do the job. And if you're not feeling healthy within your own body, it's a lot harder to find that motivation to do that work. So
Exactly. Yeah, for
sleeping is
sure.
very important. If I don't sleep, I am not productive the next day. So,
Yeah. And there's just a lot of health benefits to that too, getting enough
mhm,
sleep every night.
exactly,
So,
exactly.
yeah, so yeah, and then I did, so each one was different. So the first one I offered was free because I just was trying to get people to come, and I had a gal with Arbonne come and talk about her products and do her, her nutritional side of it. And then the second one I did, I had same gal, the massage therapist with the energy healing. And I had Zaya activewear there. So I had a gal that sells Zaya activewear come. And so I've tried to change them up each time, do something a little different every time.
Yeah,
Yeah. So maybe this fall I'll add another one on and do something in the winter. Yeah. I don't know yet, but we'll see.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
Love that.
Yeah. It's been fun. It's fun planning them. I like planning. It's, they're putting it all together, and then I'm happy if I get 10 people. It's like, if I could just get 10 people, that's cool. So I'm hoping to
Yeah,
get 10.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for taking the time today to chat with us
Yeah.
about Tai Chi. And again, just for anyone who's still listening, her Crystal's class is Sunday at 8 a.m. It's going to be such a fantastic way to wake up after doing a whole day of yoga on Saturday and get the energy moving, get the chi moving in our bodies in a nice, gentle, slow flow kind of. So,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
excited. Awesome.
Well, I'm
Well,
looking
thank
forward
you.
to it. I'm very excited to come and experience other classes too, and then do mine. And yeah, I'm really excited.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time today, Crystal. I really appreciate it. Of
Sure. You're welcome. Thanks for taking the time to interview
course.
and learn about Tai Chi.
Yeah. Excellent. I'm excited to experience it finally.
I know. Yeah.
So
It's going to be, yes, it'll be good. It'll be a good time.
awesome. All right. Well, have a good one.
You too.